welcome to another edition of Taco and Yoshi Gaming. I'm Taco. It's great to have you as we're playing some Final Fantasy 17. Just get everything set here. We're waiting in queue. All right. I am ready to go. You don't need, no place needs a teleport area. The Walking Sands. I'm getting really sick of, or the Waking Sands. I'm really getting sick of walking to the Waking Sands. My little airship. Hey, Carl, how are you doing? Not joining some stupid fate. Short of level 28 to turn this in. That's if it even gives me experience. See, he looks cool with his armor. I mean, it's not the best armor, but at least it matches. I'm doing all right. Hey, it's Fletcher Biggs again. Hey, Glenn, how are you doing? Hey, leveled up. Yay. Two more levels and then I could be a Dragoon.
Now, having set aside, we have a favor to ask of you.
Do you?
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldesion?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the... Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the...
Oh, how to describe them. They look like Gisselgreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Him!
Offering us an invaluable
While Ramu's existence
good,
is
Gun.
well it would be
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be
In that regard, they are hardly alone. Who, I need hardly
In short, words and actions. Winning the I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, Ida and Papalimo, however, should...
Indeed.
Leave it to
us, Ida.
Aha. Yeah, I've been around that 2.2K for a while now. Though I don't see many of them. I hope not, like, I hope none of my subs bought me subscriptions because I'd feel cheated that way. Hey, more experience, yay! You're stuck at 780? Yeah, you'll get there. It's all about consistency. Okay, that's my Lancer Gill, so I'll just teleport to Lancer Gill. Bye. Who needs a ship when you can just teleport? Oh, cool. So many things in this game where I'm like, oh, awesome. Supposed to talk to people, huh? There's one. There's number 2. See if it's behind the building. Oh, there they are. Well, they're really trying to get me up to that level, aren't they? Okay, I can do that. I can do that. A little bit of running. Yeah, I'm not doing the stupid fate. There they are. That's where we're supposed to go. Oh no. So easy. Really hoping I hit 30 today. Alright, time to do some more running. How much further is it? Okay, it's not bad. Not bad. hit dead. Really? I gotta dance?
Yes, hello. Go ahead, Kyler. You're on the air.
Hey, ASMR, how's it going?
What's up, bruh?
Just playing a little Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, word.
So, just chilling. How are you doing?
And fucking living life, living the dream.
There you
Couldn't
go.
Hell yeah. Waiting on Turtle Boy to get his just desserts.
Yeah, it'll be a while before that happens, I think.
Nope.
No?
Gonna happen today. Probably happen today.
Well, that'll be nice.
Mm-hmm.
He deserves it.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there.
I mean, I don't understand how you, or not you, but how he can just be like, alright, you know, I'm gonna keep talking to this miner that even if they message me first, you know, I think this is reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Just doesn't make sense. I don't know.
I'm sorry, say the last part again.
It
Let me
just
turn you up.
doesn't make sense, you know, to keep
What's
talking
that?
to a miner like that.
Oh no, dude, that was like the big fucking fuck the fuck is wrong with you. That's why I went up there. Like, you know, I've been hearing what kind of had been going on, but like he just sat there fucking reading the same shit over and over, and I just wanted him to answer. You know, and he demonstrated, made every excuse possible to continue engaging with them. It's groomer shit, straight
Yeah.
up.
I mean, I don't care how much, you know, he dislikes Kate. It's still the dumbest thing he could have done. I don't know how he calls himself a journalist when he just goes after Kate.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
He goes after innocent children. He weaponized his own children.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're in there, but after I went live, I told him, I said, yeah, man, just text me when you're done with your live and you're ready to have a real conversation. I sent him a StreamYard link, and me and Steph had a nice little chat with him, and he lost his fucking mind.
No, I didn't catch that. I'll have to watch it later on.
Oh, did you see me go up on his panel?
I did briefly, but I tried not to watch Turtle Boy.
He admitted to being behind the Twitter account that's dropping LG's alleged OnlyFans.
Wow.
So yep. So all good work.
I didn't even know about that.
Yep.
That's scum.
Mm-hmm.
Though I can see why LG would possibly have one. She's a very beautiful lady. Not saying she does have one, but...
Well, she's got a family now, and he's going after her family.
Yeah, and that's not right.
Yep. So
Once again, that whole journalism thing, you know, he was, you know, as much as I don't like him, he was on a roll where, you know, he was on, what's his face's, show.
you know how much it cost? You know what it takes to get on Tim Pool's show?
What?
About $1,000.
Seriously?
500 to $1,000. That's all it takes, bro. Anybody can go on Tim Pool.
That's really lame.
Tim Pool's a broken dildo. He said he would bring fair and balance to CNN. He wants that sweet CNN
Yeah.
Soros bucks. So I have absolutely nothing but contempt for Tim Pool. He's a comedian at best.
He had been going down for quite some time, in my opinion, but
Yeah, he said on stories, him and Prisovich and Cernovich, all those fucks said on stories, man. They turned on Trump when it was opportune. They basically they bent the knee. They took the money. They bent the knee.
yep.
I found out a few weeks ago that one of the dudes and their now I know is their handler, the ones that wanted to meet with me and talk about buying billboards and shit to put political slogans on. It's like, yeah, I'll get back to you. Yep, I'll call you. Yep, I gotta go.
Yep, I'll be right on that.
Yeah. They're like, oh, we'll give you $5,000. We'll give you a check. We'll give you cash. We'll follow you to your bank. Whatever we need to do. Like, nah.
You're like, I'm good, bro.
Nope.
But that's politics nowadays in the news.
Eat.
Hand in hand. Saturday is not a good day to stream, apparently. There must be someone on right now.
No, that fucking gif.
So how have you been doing?
Man, just living the dream, man.
That's nice.
Playing some fucking Battlefield.
Oh, there you go.
Fucking blowing shit up.
Do you enjoy your time away from Discord and everything to relax and just get away from it all?
Oh, yeah.
It's nice to do once in a while.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, things start affecting you.
No, it just got really fucking old, dude. It's the same
Well,
shit
that
every
too.
day.
Yeah.
And we had rehearsals, so I was like, I cannot be bothered with anything.
Yeah. So, me and Tonic learned the origin of E Prime's name yesterday on my stream.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was from a MTV cartoon show from back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Adult Swim?
No, MTV. It was it was called what was it called? I'm trying to think of the name now. Undergrads. It was actually a pretty funny cartoon. It just so happened that that was E Prime's inspiration for his name.
Huh.
I find Prime is one of those characters that you just either like or you dislike. You know, either people like really can't stand them, or they find them hilarious. I mean, I disagree with the doxing and stuff like that, but I've always found them funny.
Oh, yeah, I like Prime, don't get me wrong, but keep fucking kids' names out your mouth, bitch. Same thing with Truthfinder, you know, he does that shit to get attention.
Yep. It's like, I've told him many times, I'm like, man, if you just stopped with like the doxing and some of the other like racist stuff, people would love you. I'm like, you're one of the funniest people I know on YouTube right now, and Brett calling him the fat Osama bin Laden's been pretty funny though. Cap wanted to see me play this, but I messaged him and he must be busy at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Because Cap is supposed to join me playing this game.
Hmm. I was wondering if he got his gaming rig finally working.
He's finishing it up. He had one or two things that he had to either replace or modify a little bit, or just had questions on, and then he'll be done.
Hmm.
He was showing me that 4090 graphics card, and that sucker is huge. I don't know, I got my computer last year and it's already out of date. But that's computers for you.
How is Cap Gun?
He's
Holding
been,
it together?
Yeah, he's been busy with, he's been doing some of his work stuff. You know, the way he does with the subwoofers or speakers, and then been working on the computer and life. So he's been fairly busy. I was laughed at that Lauren De Laguna when she was like yelling on Vegas Valley for attention.
For a whole minute.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Hey Logan, hope you're doing well. Yeah, that whole thing was hilarious. She's been actually going after some people that, and like actually like winning some fights. I was kind of amazed for a little bit there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I forget who. I think she trolled off Shell Bell. I think that was one of them. Like she obliterated
I heard-
her on Vegas Valley.
Yeah. That dude's walking herpes and doesn't care.
Yeah.
When him and AC and Game Over 2 all are touching dicks, it's awful cute. All about the whammons. Oh, you sure got a lot of whammon over here, Game Over. Yeah.
Logan said, did you see Lauren on her latest live stream with some meth head wearing a Michael Jackson jacket?
Oh no.
That sounds so awful, but hilarious.
Check your DMs.
Alright. Let's see. Who is that?
Game Over 2.
Is it? Huh.
Yep.
You know what? He actually looks like how he would sound.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, some people, it surprises you. Like, I would never thought they sound like that. But no, he looks how he sounds. I need to get a haircut this week. My hair's starting to get a little long. Can't have that. I don't know, all these people that like keep causing drama, it's all old news. Lauren, Sugar, Huck. It's just like, Your old news. Move on. Of course, we know Sweet will never move on. That's impossible. So she's been obsessed with Boss Bitch today.
Yeah.
I'm like, what does Boss Bitch do to you?
Talking that shit.
Yeah.
That's the thing is, they all like want to talk shit, but they don't want to catch smoke. You know, and it's like, I told Boss, but when Boss Bitch got mad at me, I just told her, I was like, you just need to toughen up. Like, you went trolling and you got trolled. That's all it is to it.
They all eventually learn. I mean, I've learned. I've learned this to stay away from Rada, that he's, for some reason, he just gets under my skin. So I've learned just to kind of avoid him. But no, I went on Boss's sometime last week, and I just said, you know, y'all need to stop talking about each other. You know, I'm like, none of you are looking good at this. You know, you keep saying, oh, he's talking about me, so I'll talk about him, and he's saying the same thing. I'm like, why don't you just need to be the grown-up and just stop talking?
That's exactly what I said. Y'all need to mature the fuck up.
Yeah.
Fucking What's Truth fucking admitted while I was gone, he admitted that he emailed Vegas Valley trying to sick him on me.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's lame.
Yeah.
I was happy when you were back because I was getting sick of corrosive nonstop talking about Sancho. I'm like, finally ASMR's back. He can go back to talking about ASMR.
Right. Yeah, Sancho was very upset. He's like, you see what happens? You see what happens when you leave. This is what happens.
I mean, I like Kuros. I've gotten along with Kurosa for quite some time, but lately he's just driving me nuts with the whole Sancho crying thing. Like, anytime Sancho says something, it's like, oh, here's Sancho crying. Like, he just pops out of nowhere.
He's big gel of Sancho over Jess and some other Waymans. Corrosive got cock blocked by Sancho.
He must still feel bad about his relationship with Shelly. I shouldn't say that. It is funny. Hey, AYB.
AYB.
She's looking pretty fantastic, she says.
Where's that at?
In chat.
Mm.
She said, so we have to trust it.
Absolutely.
For all we know, she could be wearing like 8-day-old clothing and facial hair, but still have a school.
I like to make a quote bot. For the record, corrosive commentary got cock blocked by Sancho. Hence the visceral reaction daily.
I can't stand this stupid
Bro.
quote bot.
Really?
I don't know why. I just don't like it.
But think about its utilitarian purposes.
I think it was
When
because people
someone-
were using it the first day it was in the chat.
Yeah, they like spammy, little spammy. But people who block you, like I can make sure. Well, Corrosive's gonna click spam message anyway. But say if someone blocks you and they're like all braggadocious about it, like oh, I got someone blocked. You can block the bot, bitch. You just run it through the bot, and then they gotta stare at it.
So they'll see if they block someone, they'll see the quote and
They can't do shit about it. They're gonna have to block the bot to make it stop.
I I did block the bot.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's
Just 'cause I got
probably
sick
the
of it.
best.
I got sick of it, spamming. Hello,
You
Mark.
can change. You can change the layout to where it's just text, and then you can click on the images if you choose.
Doesn't bother me.
So Capgun has chickened out once again. He cannot keep that NVIDIA 4090 powered on for more than like 5 minutes, I'd say, till he hits the thermal envelope and shuts down.
Doesn't have enough cooling.
Put the side of your case back on, Capgun. It's negative pressure.
Well, that's true. I had a computer, a pre-built one. It was just like some kind of like cheap one that I had bought. That like I added stuff to it. What I didn't realize is it had like a 200-watt power supply. Like I was playing World of Warcraft and it would just shut down after like the computer would just shut down after like 15 minutes. And it was because it just didn't have the juice for it.
Didn't have the juice.
Put in like
To
a
get loose.
800-watt power supply. And it was.
Makes a difference.
Yeah. I can't complain about computers. My last one lasted me about 11 years.
Hell yeah.
It had a NVIDIA 460 GTX.
Oh wow. Bruh.
It was an original. It was an original Pentium 7 Gen 1.
Wow.
I'm like, what were we up to? Like Gen 13?
Yep, we're at the Gen 13. AMD released the new, what is it, Zen 4 architecture.
Yeah.
We're up to now. Gone with a chiplet design of general purpose cores versus high performance cores type of thing.
I have a Gen 12 i7, so.
You should be pretty good
Yeah.
for a while.
Oh yeah.
You should delit it.
I don't. The only thing I really use the computer for is streaming.
You should totally delid your processor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you rip the metal shroud off the top of it, and you get a heatsink that sits flush on the mount and attaches directly to the die.
I'll think about that.
Yeah, you can get a delid tool. Makes it pretty easy. You just dial it back and forth, and it rocks it loose, and you just gotta clean it up. Liquid metal, and that's why it boggles my mind that Sony. Well, actually, it makes sense because liquid metal has a finite life, and when they go dead, they're just gonna shoot them back somewhere, and they're gonna resurface the liquid metal. Problem is, they don't ever clean the liquid metal up. You gotta use. It's a process to get it clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I only use my PC for streaming, and then this new game. Like I have a Steam Deck, so I'll play most of my games on that. I was never a big PC gamer. I was always a console person. So.
Yeah, it was your first console, Taco.
What was my first console? NES.
NES. First game you can remember on the NES.
Well, regular Super Mario Brothers. I had the Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt, and Track and Field combo one.
Oh, nice. Did you have the power pad?
I did have. I still have. The power pad.
You still got your power pad, hell yeah.
I still got that power pad. It's still.
Still got it. Still rocking all these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have the Rob the Robot?
I did not have Rob the Robot. I remember
Man.
playing.
I remember wanting Rob the Robot, and my buddy next door got one, and we I think we played with it for not long.
Do you remember the Power Glove?
Oh yeah, everybody wants the Power Glove, bruh.
That was such an awful, awful thing. And then they had that
But the cool
3D
factor, the U-Force,
Yeah, that where you act like you could punch it
your
in
hands.
everything.
Yeah, yep. I had the
my uncle
U-Force.
had that. It was so bad.
Yep. Yeah, it was really bad. I mean, once you learn the areas and you put in the right code for the game, Rad Racer, I think, was actually supported by the
Oh, yeah.
U-Force.
Rad Racer was designed for all that stuff.
Did you ever watch the story behind the U-Force?
No, I gotta look that up.
Yeah, the get video game historian did a good one. Do you play you don't do any PC gaming, do you?
Well, I do now with the Steam Deck, but
Oh, okay.
I've always been a console person.
What graphics card have you got on your desktop?
On my desktop, 360 Ti.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be good for a while. You played Cyberpunk, or I'm sorry, T-Pose Simulator 2077?
I have not.
It was on sale. Let's see.
Yeah,
They
it's
said,
for 30 on Steam right now.
let's see.
I thought about getting it, but I was like, eh.
You got to get Battlefield, bruh.
See, I just picked up Call of Duty for Andrew and all them, and I barely play that.
It's on sale now.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, they finally fixed Battlefield.
Yeah, because that was broken for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not good at first-person shooters. Like, I'm the guy that's like shooting up in the air.
Well, to be honest with you, dude, all you gotta do is like whether you're in a tank or a plane or a fucking helicopter or whatever, you just jump in, man. Fire and shoot, aim and shoot.
Yeah.
I mean, you can even get the repair tool. You can do reps.
I was a big
Keeps
League
on
of
the
Legends-
road.
I was a big League of Legends person. I don't know if you know that game.
Mm-hmm. Lol.
Yeah. Most toxic community I was ever a part of.
Oh yeah.
That community was awful.
Horrible.
If you were new, you'd do, like, I don't know how you survived that game.
You should simulcast to like Twitch too, man.
I used to, and I just wouldn't ever get anyone.
You're not going to. Here's the thing. If you don't use Twitch from time to time as your source,
Right.
your first stream to point endpoint, you're not gonna hit the algorithm
Yeah.
with a restream.
I
Now,
got-
when
I
you
gotta
start
learn
getting up
Twitch.
there,
I was having trouble with Twitch where it was like read every one of my games as like WWE 2K22.
oh wow, yeah, that'll kill you.
Yeah.
You have no one but Nat Clo in your fucking chat. Hey
Hey
guys,
guys, can I play
Hey.
as, can I play as Becky?
bury my dick, JC Penney coworker, man.
Can I play as Becky Lynch? I love Becky Lynch.
No hard blower ass Panyo. So where's Cap Gun?
I don't know.
Did you message him? I want to message him.
Yeah.
So did you see that the Trump team walked back the indictment prediction?
Did they?
Yeah, they're promoting a re-election rally instead.
Interesting.
I guess they said it because people were leaking shit. I mean, you do have the banks fucking going under, fucking World War III, but let's talk about this motherfucker who pretty much did the same thing Hillary did, except she used campaign finance dollars. He used his personal money, so she got fined for it. So I don't think it's big. I think it's a big nothing burger.
Yeah. But it's Trump, so they'll figure out some way to make it controversial.
Yeah, I love Trump, man. Trump's great. Trump's great, man. Can't get enough. Trump lied. He fucking lied, man. He said I'd be tired of all the winning.
I'm
Still not
surprised.
tired.
I'm surprised he's gonna try for president again. I would have figured he had enough after.
I'm glad he lost. I hate to say it, but I'm glad he lost because it gave everybody an opportunity to remember. Did you have it okay? Did you not have it so okay? I don't know.
Yeah. Whoever
know.
Biden's against is probably gonna win.
Someone made a tweet and said that the only reason that they're indicting them is because they feel like they're just they've already lost 2024. I don't know.
I don't know. the economy the way it is, that's what wins elections a lot of times is the economy.
Well, yeah, UBS agreed to buy Credit Suisse for $3.25 billion. And what they're doing is Yellen basically said the other day that they're picking and choosing the losers and winners. So they're probably going to shut down the community banks, force everybody to the big banks, and then when you commit wrong thing on the internet, your social credit index will go down. It's still your shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. So how you like the Steam Deck?
I like it except for the battery power.
Oh yeah?
It has the battery life of like Game Gear.
Mm-hmm.
I think I get like 2 hours of playing Midnight Suns right now.
Not bad.
But only 2 hours is kind of lame. I would at least.
Yeah.
I feel like a system nowadays should at least go for 4. At least.
Well, I mean, I would get a Mophie, like, 12,000 mAh battery to combo with it.
I got a power bank for it.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'm changing some of the settings, and I also got a cooling fan for it. Like an external cooling fan that attaches to the back.
Have you overclocked it yet?
I have not.
Oh, dude, have you got Windows 11 running on it?
Actually, I don't. I just been basically playing the games on it and not worrying about any of that stuff yet.
Yeah, you can turn that thing into pretty handy.
Windows. Windows thing.
Grandma Sunshine Dragon says she wants to chat with us. Let me see if she has a live role. Hang on.
I do not have the power to give them.
Yeah.
So she'll have to. She doesn't have the live role. She'll have to get it from like Steph.
Yeah,
or
message
Tonic.
stuff. One sec. Yeah, Grandma's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, she discovered me way long back before she was on Discord. Through the whole Yoshi thing.
Oh yeah. Be right back.
Alright, sounds good. How's everyone that's in the chat doing? Any questions about the game? About video games in general? Reptiles? Whatever you want to talk about? I'm here.
So, what are you guys doing?
I'm streaming, playing a video game.
Are ya?
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I've been working hard today.
Oh yeah? What you been doing?
Oh, vacuuming, sweeping,
All the fun household chores, huh?
yeah,
So is
made some.
Charmin loving his new setup?
Well, he still kind of hides in the corner a lot.
Yeah, he'll get used to it.
Yeah.
It can take up to a month for them to really get used to a new setting.
I know, I watched him do it in the little tank when I rearranged stuff,
Okay.
and he's been like, whoa, what the hell?
For some reason, Yoshi doesn't seem to have that problem. He was like just running around in his new enclosure, like, "Ooh, what's here? What's here?"
Yeah,
But now he just stays in one of his spots that he has. But
I thought his spot was your shoulder.
What was that?
I thought his spot was your shoulder.
Well, when he's out. But he likes by the UVB light, he likes to get nice and close to that.
Yeah.
And he like stays up in the netting area. I'm actually gonna be adding another branch for him to like climb on, since he likes to climb branches. So I'm gonna have one going from his basking spot to the cold side.
Yeah, I don't know what Charming was gonna like yet. You know, he's a shy little guy. And he went from, well, he went from 18 by 12 by 12
Okay.
to 24 by 18 by 36.
Right. That's a big change
Like, you
for
could-
a little frog.
Yeah, I think you could put 3 of his old tanks in new one easily.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'd like to get a new reptile to add to Yoshi. Not like to his enclosure, because bearded dragons kind of like to be alone unless they're breeding. But like, bit like I don't know. I'd get like something like crested gecko or leopard gecko,
Yeah.
or something like that.
I've thought about getting him another frog so he's not lonely. But then I've been told they're kind of solitary creatures.
Yeah, they can be territorial as well.
Right, well, I knew if I got one, I'd have to get one that's at least his size. Not bigger than him, because I don't want it beating him up.
Right.
But not little, because then he'd beat it up.
I mean, you could try it, but you gotta keep an eye on them.
Yeah.
And because they're nocturnal, that means you have to kind of like keep an eye on them at night.
Right, right. I love the moonlight thing.
Do you? Alright.
Yeah. Do you have to have light on at night or heat on at night?
No. I don't have to have that.
I was gonna say you should get a moonlight one. They are cool. It's like the moon is inside.
Cool.
And I like moonlight.
Right.
When I lived in El Paso, the apartment I lived in was a townhouse style apartment. And at a certain time of the year, the moon would be at the right spot, and I could open my curtain and lay in the moonlight to sleep, and I loved it.
Okay.
It was very comfortable. I think I like moonlight better than sunlight.
I'm a big fan of moonlight. I enjoy looking out at night. But look, Yoshi's diurnal, so he's a daylight type of guy.
Is he?
Yeah. So
I don't know much about bearded dragons, other than they look really bumpy.
they're fun. They've got a lot of character to them.
Do they try to bite people or anything?
It depends. If you get one from a breeder that has handled it, and it's captive bred, usually they don't. But it just depends on the personality. But you gotta look. You basically gotta work that out of them if it's not done when they're first born.
I was scared when I first wanted to touch Charming because I was afraid he'd try to bite. And he don't have teeth, it's,
Right.
But I'm such a scaredy cat.
Nothing wrong with that.
So I still can't pick up a cricket. I
No?
tried to pick up a dead cricket
Bruh.
day before yesterday. And when I touched it, I screamed.
Bruh.
One thing that helps is put an old paper tube in there, in like whatever's
Yeah.
holding them, and they'll be in the paper tube, and you just shake them out, so you don't have to touch them.
Brr.
Oh, I have a little caddy for him.
Okay.
A little cricket keeper.
See, I have one too, but it doesn't have anything like to take them out with. So
Oh,
I have.
mine has
yours
mine has tubes you can insert in the side.
Yeah. Okay, you got that one. That's
Yeah.
a nice one.
Yeah, I like it. Last night I put 6
Brr.
crickets in there.
I think you're confusing Grandma ASMR.
No, I get
Brr.
Him and his grandma.
How you doing, Grandma?
I'm good. How are you?
Yo, you know if I was doing any better, there'd be 2 of me.
Wouldn't that be exciting if there were
I mean,
2
could
of
you
you?
imagine the heads that would explode? If I
I
came in
would
stereo?
love it. I would love it. I have fun.
It can't rain all the time. Oh, he's done. His competence is Paquito. I don't think we'll be hearing much from him much longer.
I talked to Corrosive the other day.
Oh, did you?
I sent him like a little private thing, you know.
Mm-hmm. How'd they go
And,
for you?
I told him, I said, well, you and I, we should be friends. He's like, why? So you can make fun of me or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, well, no, because I like making
just be
fun.
cool. Yeah, just be cool, man.
I was like, I wanted to
Like,
say, you know, just because,
he's
I
going
think
to
I
lie
even did.
right now,
I
though.
said, just because I love ASMR, don't mean I don't want to be your friend too.
Well, but he's used to most of his quote-unquote friends being the ones that do the gang stalking. You know, if you attack one, you attack them all. It's, you know.
Oh, see, I don't.
It's called group victim mentality.
Well,
If
didn't you know we're all part of a cult?
Mm-hmm.
if somebody were really like bothering or hurting someone else, I would be right there. You know.
Well, I think Corrosive got the message and how ironic it sounds for him to say that when everybody else is trolling Connie, it's suicide baiting, but when he does it, it's just good wholesome fun or whatever. Brr.
Is he really suicidal?
Um,
Or is he just one of those that does it?
you know, that's a hard one to, because you know it's impossible to diagnose someone over the internet, and I'm not a certified professional in that regard, so I don't try. But in my opinion, as a free, independent American citizen traveling freely across the YouTube streets, I think he definitely has some ideation, which we all do. Everybody that thinks about it at some point in their mind, it's when you act on it is when things change.
My brother is one of those. I'm just gonna kill myself. And,
Yeah, people who are, most people that do it, they don't say nothing. You don't hear about it until
right, exactly. And my sister, one time he did it to me, and he doesn't live here, thank God. And we love him living somewhere else. And so anyway, he pulled that suicide thing on me, and my sister told me, you stop that. Don't you do that to Janelle, because you're making her worry. And yeah. I think he's living in a homeless shelter right now.
Yeah, some people just, they don't want help.
Well, and I hear that he's not picky. He'll do meth or heroin.
It's sad.
Yeah.
I'm a pothead. I've been a pothead for like 42 years. But, you know.
Hell yeah.
That other shit, no. Never tried it. I have no desire to try.
Yeah, I can't relate.
Same.
I used to, back in the 90s, I was quite the bar goer on the weekends. And,
used to run them streets.
Joe
Oh, yeah.
says 10th Man has been threatening to unalive himself for 3 years.
What's auto live?
Unalive. Like,
Oh, to do that on a live? Oh my lord.
Good old 10th Man.
And Bird actually did it.
Well, Bird faked it.
that. That's
Pretty much. In the eyes of many
wrong.
people, it was as if they really did it.
Oh yeah, I don't acknowledge them anymore.
I think it hurt a lot
Heard
of
days
people.
and days of people literally fucking wailing and crying because they thought they had
Hey.
actually witnessed a suicide.
I'll tell you what, this is kind of freaky. My sister has lived with 2 different men that were both named
Bruh.
Bob, that both
Bruh.
hung themselves in jail.
Bruh, oh my god.
And the first one that did it, he had actually gone to the rest area that's about 30 miles from here, and he couldn't get the rope over the tree because he was pretty drunk. And so I said, the next time he wants to do that, you tell him come find me. I'll make sure the rope gets over the tree.
Damn.
And when he hung himself, I couldn't even stand the man, and I bawled for 4 days because I felt like I'd wished it on him.
Yeah.
And yeah, she just stays away. If somebody says their name is Bob, she's just like, you don't even want to talk to me.
Gone get. Speaking of gone and getting, I got a QT time. Date night.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Hey, hey.
Yep. Hey, yeah, night. Be good at it.
Yeah.
Peace.
See you there. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. So, I just watered my air plants.
Okay.
And I put them in the... Because I bought some air plants just special for Charming's house.
Okay.
And once I get all the artificial plants in here, I'm gonna like try to maybe set them among those, you know,
Okay.
hang them in the vines or something.
Yeah, I need to do. I'm trying to balance like plants and space.
Yeah. Well, I want to hang plants around the sides because if he has more hiding spots, he'll be more active,
Yeah.
you know. And I've been taking little, they're clear suction cup soap dishes, and I'm sticking them on the side, and then he can use those as little levels to sit on.
Okay.
So I got to get some more, though I don't have enough.
It's never enough.
I know, right? I'm so glad my daughter saved back some money so that I could get him put in here.
That's
They did the tank at Christmas time. I think Charming got the best Christmas present out of everybody, including all my grandkids. And then Samantha stashed away some of their income tax refund, and she came over one night and we ordered all the heat stuff.
okay.
So thank goodness.
But keeping the humidity pretty good from.
Yeah, well, when I opened it up, it was only like 30%,
Okay.
but it does that when I, first get up. It's usually pretty dry in there.
Do you have like space
Oh.
moss on the bottom or anything?
Yeah, it's in a, the ice cream buckets.
Yeah.
I have one of the lids that I keep his moss in.
Okay.
And so when I get up, I just spray it. It's up to 57 already.
Okay.
%, So it just is dry in the morning when I
Yeah.
first get up.
Because the more.
Hang on, I got 2 boys here wanting something. What is it?
I was wanting to know if you had a cigarette.
Oh, jeez.
If you have a couple, Mom and Dad can get.
You about owe me a pack.
I will ask Dad to give me a pack.
Okay.
Make sure you help me out.
Okay, we'll get my kind.
Hello.
I love you too. My daughter's boyfriend. Can I bring a couple cigarettes?
more, and
Yeah.
but the more you can keep his immunity up, probably the more he'll move around as well.
Yeah. Well, and the warmer it is too, I think, which is why I'm hoping within a few days he's like getting more active. Because I know he's moving around at night because
Right.
you know he'll get a little moss in the water, so I know he's been in there. And
Well, that's good.
I need to try and figure out how many crickets he ate. You know, look around, see where they're at. I saw one. It was floating in the water, and when I went to take it out because I thought it was dead, it started doing a backstroke. I'm like, good grief, you stupid cricket, get out of the freaking water.
Yeah, I've done crickets and I've done dubia roaches.
He won't eat nothing else so far. They tried to give him, what, like mealworms or something. He didn't like those. And the only thing I can buy is crickets. That's the only thing that Nathan has.
You can always get a Pac-Man frog and feed it small mice.
No, I'm not doing that. No. 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 My sister's husband had a Western hognose
Okay.
snake. He was just a little guy. And he ate pinky mice.
Yeah.
When they'd put it in there, the pinky mouse, and he'd start eating it, and it would scream and scream and scream. Oh, God, I can't. No.
Well, that's
No.
why you get frozen thawed ones.
No. You're supposed to give them live food. You're supposed to give your stuff live.
Hey, actually, nowadays they recommend frozen thawed for snakes
Really?
and others, because
Oh, that way they're training the snake not to eat something live.
Well, it's not even so much that it reduces the risk of the mouse biting the snake and then the snake possibly getting something from it.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the big worry.
I was watching this video on YouTube. It was like just somebody telling a story about something. And this woman had, I think, a python,
Okay.
maybe. And
I think I know what
she
you're
just
talking
loved
about.
this thing. She started sleeping with it.
Oh, never mind. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, she started sleeping with it. And, you know, he would cuddle up to her at night. And sometimes he would just lay the length of her body on
Yeah, 'cause
top
it
of
wanted
her.
the warmth.
And he stopped eating. And she was like really starting to get worried about him because he would not eat. And she took him to the vet. And the vet explained to her that he's trying to evacuate and get hungry enough to eat you.
Nah, that's not true.
Well, that's what the story was.
Yeah,
and so she was all freaked out. 'Cause
That story's a tall tale. I've heard that one before. Yeah, that's a tall tale. That's been debunked several times.
you want to hear something really funny?
What?
My sister's ex-husband's snake, his name was Edwin. And a hognose snake, if you're near them, they will roll over and play dead.
Yeah, it's rather funny.
Except, if Edwin saw Shelly walk by, he would hiss and lunge at her. And I saw him do it more than once. And she told it to her husband. And he said, no. He would like roll over and play dead. He's not going to try and attack you. She's like, I'm not kidding. He strikes at me every time he sees me. And so one day Eddie happened to be like home at lunch or something when she walked by him and Edwin struck at her. And Eddie was like, well, I'll be a son of a gun. He is striking at her. I think he ended up giving that snake to a little girl.
Hopefully it didn't strike the little girl.
Probably not. He wasn't very big, you know. He was only about the size of maybe...
Right.
You remember the fat pencils that little kids get?
Yeah.
He was about that size.
Well, hognose don't get that big, so
No.
no. Not
The other
compared to,
day when I went in... What?
not compared to like other snakes.
Oh, okay. The other day when I went in to get my crickets,
Yeah.
this guy came in with a plastic little Tupperware thing,
Okay.
and he set it up on the table, on the counter, and he goes, "What is this?" And Nathan said, "It's a corn snake." And he said, "I found it in my house." And it was freaking me out because I would be, you know, I would be used to it if a garter snake or whatever, garden snake got in my house. But this thing, this is like, I've never seen a snake like this before. And Nathan was like, "Yeah, it's just a corn snake." He said it probably was somebody's pet, got loose, hibernated, and when we had that warm spell, I woke up and thought, "Come on out." And so I asked the guy, "Well, how long have you lived in the house?" And he goes, 11 years. And Nathan said, "Well, that ain't it then." So, not sure how the snake got in or where he came from. A neighbor, I'm assuming.
Yeah, somewhere in the neighborhood.
And his wife or girlfriend or whatever, she already has one reptile. I can't remember what he said it was. So, if it wasn't poisonous, he was like, "I'm gonna keep it if it, you know, be a pet."
Right.
And Nathan picked it up and was showing him that, "See, they're really friendly. They're not scared of people usually." So, don't know where it came from, but
Joe says corn snake doesn't sound too scary.
it was pretty, but I wouldn't touch it. I might touch my frog, but I ain't touching no snake. No. Nope.
Most popular snake is a ball python.
And what's that one? Are they like different colors?
Yeah. You can get all types of morphs, and they get to about 4 to 6 feet, I think. Eventually.
Yeah.
But they're pretty... For pythons, they're one of the smaller ones.
Huh.
But a lot of people look at them as a good introductory pet, but it isn't necessarily true.
I wouldn't have picked a frog if I knew all about him.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work. There's a lot of work for a frog.
Crested and leopard geckos are two that are really easy to take care of.
Do you have to wash your hands real good before you handle them?
No, not like frogs.
Yeah, with Charming I have to scrub my hands real good and then make sure they're really, really, really dry.
Yeah, you gotta be
And then I
careful
can
with
only
frogs.
hold him. Then I can only hold him like 10 minutes ish. Because if you go much longer, then your oils start building up
Right.
and they get on you. But I'd like to. I keep forgetting when I have a few dollars. I need to get some of those gloves that don't have no powder on them or nothing.
Okay. The nitro gloves.
Want just disposable gloves, you know?
Right. I think they're called nitro.
Oh, okay. I see.
I could be wrong on that.
I think the doctor has gloves that don't have anything on them.
Yeah.
I should just ask her when I'm in there. Hey, how about handing me a handful of your gloves? Got a frog.
I got frogs.
She might do it. She's a nice lady and she knows I'm
Right.
poor.
Just make sure they're not Sorry, got distracted for a second there. That they're not the latex ones.
Yeah.
They should be. I believe they're called nitrile.
Nitrile?
Yeah, like NITRILE, I think.
Okay.
And those are the ones without the powder.
Special for froggies, probably.
No,
And other.
I used them when I was at TSA doing pat downs.
What's TSA?
The airport security.
Oh, TSA. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Just hit me in the head with a brick.
Nah. That's my speech impediment.
And so you were
I did
a
all types of.
security person?
Yeah. I was a federal officer.
Oh. Did you find lots of good drugs?
Not only weed a couple times. Most of the
Well, the
time,
weed would be what I'd be looking for.
I
I don't want any of the other stuff.
We were the airport that found Montel Williams' stash that he got in trouble for.
I didn't know about this.
Yeah, he had
When was
he just
that?
had a small amount on him, but he got a ticket for it.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Were you there when it happened?
No, that was in the afternoon shift, and I was mornings at the time. But
I used to be a customer service rep for the Sharper Image.
okay,
And one day this lady called in and she said that we were supposed to be picking up a package and returning it, and we were going to pay for it. And UPS charged her account instead of us. So she was wanting,
refund.
help fixing that. Yeah, get it back. And so I'm looking at her name and I'm thinking, this is her. It's got to be her. I know it's her. And I put myself on mute and I hollered, "Is Shirley Temple still alive?" And everybody was like, I don't know. Yes, she is. No, she isn't. And everybody was all abuzz. My supervisor was like freaking out because she was a big fan. So she hurried up and went and got on the thing so she could listen in. And so after I finished doing everything I could do to get her the refund, I asked her, I said, "Miss Black, my whole call center is going nuts. Are you the Shirley Temple?" And she was like, "Why, yes, I am."
That's
And
neat.
yeah, and my supervisor, "Tell her I love her." I said, "Well, Miss Black, my supervisor says she loves you. The whole call center is so excited that you called in today. And you've made everybody's day here." And she was really flattered that we were all excited about it. She was nice.
Yeah.
I didn't tell her that I was never a fan. I did call my brother, though, after work, my other brother, and told him, "Tell Shirley, I talked to Shirley Temple on the phone today." Oh, she was so jealous. My sister-in-law, Shirley, loves Shirley Temple. Yeah, when we were in training, we started taking calls, with somebody sitting with us.
Yeah.
And one of the people in the class I was in got Kirstie Alley's personal assistant on the phone once. And I guess in the background you could just hear Kirstie Alley just cursing and screaming and yelling at everybody. And I don't know, I can't even remember why she called, but apparently the rumors are true and she's not very nice. One day we were bored and we realized that we could look up people just with their name. Well, I think we already knew that, but one day we were bored, so we started just looking up people.
Yeah.
I found Stephen King's address and phone number. I was pretty freaking excited.
That's cool.
And then I was looking up Jennifer Aniston, and I found her dad, who was a character on Days of Our Lives. For years and years, he was on Days of Our Lives. And when I found him, I found the whole cast from Days of Our Lives. One year, the producers or whoever would do it for Christmas got everybody's stuff from the Sharper Image, stereos and whatnot, different cool things. And so yeah, I was looking at Bo Brady and Hope Williams and, you know, the real person though, with their real name. But then, you know, it was pretty exciting to go, oh my god, who I found. And because I was in customer service, I could snoop like that.
That's nice. It's nice you didn't get in trouble for that.
Oh no. Nah, not just for looking it up or something. If I just started calling the people, they might have had an attitude about that.
Right.
I really wanted to call Steve King. I'm your biggest fan and I'm not like Misery. I just want to hug you, that's all. I busted a credit card ring, fraud ring.
Oh, nice.
This guy called in, it was Christmas time, and this guy called in and wanted to place an order. And so I said, may I have your name as it appears on the credit card you'll be using? And he said, it's Tyrone, Theodore, and then the last name, whatever it was. And I said, I'm sorry, could you repeat that? It's Tyrone, Theodore. And I'm like, okay, Tyrone, thank you. And so I took his information and placed the order, and it was all for big items, you know.
Of course.
And after I placed the order, instead of just putting it into the system, I put it on what they called hold for edit, which meant the audit department or fraud department needed to come look at this order before they let it go into the system. And, you know, I went on with my work, didn't think no more about it. And it was probably a couple of months later, I'd gone out for a cigarette break, and when I came back in and sat down at my cube, there was a little post-it with an order number on it. So I looked up the order number, and it was that order. And even though it had never gotten placed, it's still in the system.
Okay.
And so I was looking at the notes on it, and yeah, the sheriff's department from somewhere had gotten a hold of them, and this and this and this and on and on. And the bottom line was they found a freaking warehouse full of items that were bought with stolen credit cards.
Wow.
And if he hadn't said his name was Tyrone, Theodore,
Right.
they probably wouldn't have gotten busted, but
you got him.
Or if some lazy person had just placed the order and not thought about it anymore, not cared. But yeah, I'm kind of snoopy and nosy, and I don't like people to rip me off. And
Well, no one does.
even though I didn't own the Sharper Image, I would take it personal, you know.
Right.
I liked that job. It was fun.
I liked TSA for the most part. The hours were horrible. I worked 3 a.m. to 11:30 a.m.
Oh.
So I'd have to wake up at like 1:30, 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't work with.
That's the kind of shift that pretty much just ruins your life.
Yep. Did it for 10 years.
Graveyard is bad enough, but graveyard / half the morning, that's worse, way worse.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have liked that at all. How did you do that for 10 years?
You just kind of grin and bear it.
I miss working. I really do.
I can understand that. Having something to do each day.
Well, I'm kind of like a people person, and
Yeah.
I've always had jobs where customer service is part of it. You know, like I waited tables for a lot of years,
Okay.
and I was customer service for Cabela's. I was I was in custom orders, and I was going to start in customer service 2 months later when I got in a car wreck and everything kind of fell apart. They
Okay.
kept my job open for 6 months, and the day that I should have gone back to work, I was having surgery on my neck.
And they're like, too bad.
Yeah,
I hate when that happens.
I loved that job. It was fun. I liked Sharper Image better, but
Well, alright, Grandma, I'm gonna shut down the stream. But it was nice talking to you.
alright. Well, it was fun talking to you, Taco.
Yep.
I'm gonna find something else to do.
Sounds good.
Maybe I'll wash a window.
Alright.
You have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. And for everyone watching, I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time,